يقال إن الحلوانية تحتاج الفسطاط إلى صاحب شرطة جديد. هذا المدعو جابر بن الوليد يخدم.
Hey, stand back.
Uncle Dillo, go ahead.
نلتزم بشرائع الله تعالى وأمر الخليفة بارك الله فيه وأطال عمره.
Peace, friend. May I take a look? I always try to keep those in stock. Time spent on one's gear is never wasted. Is that all for now? So long.
Not welcome here. Go.
Better keep my eyes open. Be my eyes, Enkidu. Forgive me, Enkidu. I lack vigilance.
Boring.
Doing our jobs is never a bad idea.
Attention! Prepare the prisoner on Zahra's orders.
A prisoner? Here? That guard might have the key.
Have a heart. The man's not had a good meal in days. We got our orders. Nobody goes into city gates. Poor guy. No problem. I do, man.
Hey!
Time to die!
Enkidu can explore safely now.
Hold on!
give me more time. I almost cracked it.
Don't worry. I'm not here to kill you. What are you trying to crack?
The book. I said I couldn't. This is not a language I know, but she gave me no choice.
Who?
A woman named Zahra. One of the scholars here.
What is this book? What is it called?
The only thing I know is that it is written in a script unlike any other. And I have seen hundreds. The way Zahra talks, it's more of an artifact or relic than a book. I lied about my progress so they wouldn't kill me. I can't read a single word. I don't even know if it's a language.
Where can I find Zahra?
I don't know. She could be anywhere in the city. I just want to go home.
All right, get to safety before the guards return. Must be something here to help me. This order letter mentions Arib. An innocent reference. Or something more sinister. This letter gives the location of the scholar Zahra's estate. Time to visit Zahra's estate and see if she is involved with the order.
Show yourself. I know yourself.
You have no business here. Citizens! The Muhtasib would like to remind all merchants that vessels and...
Rumors of my villainy were greatly exaggerated. Could you silence those who smear me?
Meet your god!
قراءتها لنفسي.
Greeting.
Well met.
What have you got?
Here's what's come. Nothing.
I be. Better keep a low profile.
تدق على الأبواب. كانوا يبحثون
Not welcome here. Go.
Some music to soothe their spirits.
Survey the area, Enkidu. Zahra's estate. But nobody's home. Now is my chance to search her place. Lend me your eyes. Another book of poetry by Arib. She definitely is popular in certain circles. Zahra is definitely tied to the Order, along with somebody named El Rabisu. Learned all I can. Better get to high ground and get ready. Zahra might return any minute. Zahra might return at any moment.
Servants, prepare a glass of date juice on ice, and serve it with a plate of honeyed bread and pomegranates. Then prepare the bath salts. I am utterly beat. Paradise is where you find it. That old fool tinkering with his worthless ancient disc and helpless patience. Bah!
Of course, Sayyidati.
The real answers are in books. They are always in books. Am I not right?
Always, Sayyidati.
When I get that book translated, then we'll see who is the real head of the Order.
As you wish, Sayyidati.
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning.
Hey! Lead, Run! Calling backup! Don't want you. There you are.
thought that strange book would get their great work functioning. Good thing Hunain could not translate a single word. I should return to the Rafiq.
الطريقة التي يقترفون بها حساب مواقع
Sword for hire. Fighting with the Amir of Barda back.
Bastion! Join me on the roof!
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Bastion! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Yeah.
احترس! لماذا تفعل بها؟
لقد حصلت على هذا الرداء الجديد المصنوع من قطن الفوطة.
الطويلة من مدينة الري.
Be off with you.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Please have a look around. These are always handy.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
ويتحدث عن
آزمایشات صلح گذشته
كان مبتسما مثل غلام صغير ومعه سلة مليئة بالمعجنات والحلوى.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
لست متأكدة من سيرهم على المسار الصحيح هذه المرة. لا يسمح بنو موسى كان مبتسما مثل غلام صغير ومعه أشعر بأن نهجهم يفتقر إلى البراعة هذه المرة.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
تعجب کردم در این حرفها دیدمش. يمكننا حساب بدقة أكبر بهذه الطريقة. أرى ذلك الآن.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
أخيرا.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
من الصعب دحضه لكنني أستمر في رؤيتي
لكن حلمه أن يعمل مع حلول ابن إسحاق. آمل أن يسير الأمر
لا أحد لا تشغل يعود إلى أجود أنواع الحرير.
Hey, Nine Fingers, over here. I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
آه، اکثر روزهای این هفته را در کارگاه تراز مشغول کمک کردن خواهم.
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough.
Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
حدث الأمر على حين هرة. لقد لقي حتفه ذكرى سقوط البناء عليه منذ يومين، ولا يزال المسكين راقدا هنا لا يتحرك.
الكتاب الذي أعرتني إياه الأسبوع الماضي الذي يتناول
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
كما صرح الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع المشتقة وفقا لذلك.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work.
And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos?
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
The great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and the sparkling wit of your fellow guests.
العام الماضي رأيت بنفسي الفوضى التي لا بد أن يواجهها محمد الأصغر. لديه أعداء كثيرون وحلفاء متقلبون. قلت 50.
أرأيت القراءة بالسوق اليوم؟ ما كنت لأحلم برؤيتها قط.
أعرف أن ذلك أكثر مما يجب. يبدو ما باليد حيلة. إنه المصدر الوحيد الذكاء. لقد كان يتجول
نعاملهم كما ينبغي. خبر يقول زوجي وتذهب
سمعت أحدهم يقول
That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the Order in Abbasiyya. I need to hunt him down.
The old fraud
Where is the Kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How revolting.
Forget I mentioned it.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
What see you, my friend?
يجب أن يسكن قريبي هنا.
لكن ليس
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially the murder at the library. What's this place coming? Two. And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Nice. I hope we get to use them soon.
Hey, keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder at the library. This place coming and those screams from the basement.
This key could be
Makes my
useful.
stomach crawl to hear such pain.
بعض السبانخ مع بعض المكسرات والعدس والنعناع المفروم.
I better not use my weapons here.
أمتلك السمع إلى العلماء.
رائحتها سيئة في البداية دون شك.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fossil's greatest work.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use
Fossil's
my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Harib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
always get posted here.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back? Hey! Agreed. But keep your blade close to hand. Ready.
What? What the?
Fox! Hey, what's going on?
You're out there, aren't you?
That would hide a man well.
Huh?
Who's there? Hey!
Show yourself. I know yourself.
شمالا وجنوبا. معهم تعليمات جغرافية دقيقة يلتزمون بها لئلا يخلوا بالدقة.
Catch the horse, son! Blood will flow!
I've fought some of those pale long hair. Killed a couple. They are wild, but skilled. Formidable warriors. But so am I.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell. That book looks out of place, wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
What? Come out! Let's bathe in blood!
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
Yet you... There you are! Sit down! Hold this horse down!
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. I better not use my weapons here. An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, "Those who came before are those who shall return." This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here.
على ذكر الحديث عن الأشياء كثرت الشائعات حول تلك النظرية.
Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are
those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hold on! You die now! Oh, by heaven! Was this something I ate?
Hold on! Nobody's putting on that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. What? Hold on. You're out there, aren't you? Who? Mine! Ah! There! Ah! Pulling away! Ah!
Had a fit.
What trickery is this?
Damn.
I've tried your bones to meal! Coward! Go on! Try it again!
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Amir went mad at the Sahib Al-Sharta?
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arwah. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bin.
Hey!
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order.
talk.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this Jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Have you checked the boss for new contracts?
Hello again, Tebed.
Welcome. Do you have more questions?
Thank... Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
Your skills could surely aid me.
Take a look. Nothing else?
I am...
So long.
السوق اليوم؟
Hey!
أتعتقد أن حسين يدرك أن الجاحظ مؤخرا؟ لم يحدث. غريب. لكن تلك العدسات قد طبعت. أتعتقد أن حسين يدرك أن الجاحظ؟
سلام يا صديقي.
You think Nabil will win the wrestling again this year?
Well met.
Well, got some gear to work on? The tools do make a difference. Very well.
Citizens, do you dread the Bimaristan? Travelers, what is your signature on the road?
I need your eyes, my friend.
ماذا حدث؟
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karch I remember.
It is your Karch no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
There are some contracts on the board, if you can find the time.
Well met.
Can you make this better?
Be my guest. Seen enough? Goodbye.